Oh my god. Yep. I need that. Alright, how you doing, peoples? Okay, so a little bit of a story time. Earlier in the year, before
Coronavirus
popped up, me and my girlfriend managed to go to NBA All-Star Weekend in February. Now, I've been wanting to go to All-Star Weekend for a while, just wasn't really sure when I was gonna go. And then 2 years ago, when it was announced that it was gonna be in Chicago this year, I thought, yeah, this is the one. I'm a Chicago Bulls fan, and it just seemed just too perfect to pass up. So I got everything sorted and managed to make the trip happen. So we go out there, we're enjoying an All-Star Weekend, and managed to win something at All-Star. Not necessarily during one of the events. So one day we're walking through Chicago, we're just looking for stuff to do, and then my girlfriend says, how about we go to one of the malls and have a look around? And I thought, okay, yeah, sure, whatever, let's go have a look. And we ended up going to the Water Tower Mall, and they had a bunch of different shops in there that were holding All-Star events. So like, I think in the Adidas shop, they were doing meet and greets and stuff. We had missed Derrick Rose like a couple days prior. This close. So we walked into the mall, and we were kind of wondering which shop to go into. We hear one of the employees at the mall telling another person, if you head up to the 7th floor, there's a couple shops there that are selling some All-Star merch. So I thought, yeah, headed to the lift, went up to the 7th floor, and we step out, and there's a couple different sports shops, and then we saw a finish line. Walking around the corner towards the finish line, and I noticed that inside they've got a bunch of this Paul George All-Star Game promo stuff up. They were promoting his All-Star Gatorade BG4s, so that was everywhere. And then right in the corner they had this basketball arcade machine set up. So immediately I'm looking at that going, okay. I've played that game a few times here. Me and a few friends, you know, we destroyed a couple high scores from time to time. But anyway, I see there's quite a line actually behind this basketball game. So immediately I'm saying, yeah, I want to go try it. Didn't know what was happening though. I didn't know that it was like a competition type thing. So we headed. My girl's like, all right, where's the seats? I'm sitting my ass down, and I said, cool. I went, talked to one of the employees. He's saying, oh yeah, you got to download the Finish Line app, and then you can scan one of the barcodes that we'll give you, and it'll show you one of the little small prizes that you win before joining the line. I couldn't download the app because I think it's region specific, and obviously UK, US, couldn't download it for some reason. So they ended up just giving me one of the little random barcodes anyway, and scanned it on somebody else's phone that was working there, and I got this PG4 poster. So that was cool. And then I joined the back of the line, and I'm watching these two people in front of me go take their turns. This first guy's out here taking like proper free throws, and I'm like, dude, bro, the high score is like, I think the high score was 450, and you're sitting there taking free throws, and you've got like a minute and a half to do this, bro. Come on now. Think about it. He messes it up. Then this lady comes up, and she's next. Sorts out her hair, and she's like, I'm ready, let's do this. But then she does the same thing. So I'm thinking, got this in the bag. So yeah, I just start going for my flow, and yeah, I think I hit 390 or something, but I didn't realize the high score was 450. So I finish. A couple of the employees and everything were like, oh man, like clapping and stuff and like videoing me, which was very weird for an arcade game, a basketball arcade game. But they did that. It was cool, you know. Made me feel some type of way. But yeah, so I step out, and then the manager of the store comes out, and he's just like, "Oh, okay, nice. I didn't realize anybody would get to that score. We were actually about to put the score down because we've got this prize that somebody needs to win." And I said, "Huh? What do you mean?" He's like, "So if somebody beats 450, if somebody beats 400, sorry, that was it, 400, then you win this prize." And I said, "Can I go again? Because I'll beat that." And he was just like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude. I think I was wearing this exact hat. I'll put a clip." But I spun it backwards, and I was like Ash Ketchum, about to catch all these Pokemon and shit. And I stepped up and joined the line again. And as soon as I started, I was like, if I get a few of these in a row, then I'm sorted. And it happened. I got the high score. And people were, as I was getting close to the high score, I think I actually hit 450. That was it. I hit 450 or something close to that. And then I noticed like people were again filming me, and people were clapping and stuff. Like, for a guy hitting a high score in a basketball arcade game, people were clapping. I took my picture with one of the employees that was handing me this prize, and like I had a choice of two different well, I'll show you. But yeah, so I won this bag of goodies. It's obviously, as you can see, Gatorade. But it was a Paul George limited edition bag. The employee said that this bag wasn't getting sold anywhere, so it's some exclusive thing, and I was like, cool. Alright, when I got back here I used it like once just to take the piss. Went to a game. I brought this along. Opens up, kinda nice. This was the poster that I won. You know what I mean? And then I got this sweat towel, this Gatorade Paul George sweat towel. You know what I mean? And then they said that I had a choice of a pair of shoes, to which I said, huh? So they were giving me a choice of the Gatorade PG4s or the All-Star Gatorade PG4s, and I said, I will take the All-Star ones, please. So this is what I got. Now, these are very odd. So I'm usually a size 9 UK. I had to get a UK 10. And that's all because of this breathable zipped upper that they've got on the shoes. Honestly, they're insanely comfortable to play in. Really responsive. The couple training sessions and a few games that I played in these, really nice. There are some drawbacks for me though. They say it's a breathable zipped mesh upper, but when I had them on, every time I had them on, my feet would get hot. I mean, to the point I did have to take them off coming out of timeouts and just leave them on the side for a little bit, and then when I knew I was going back in, obviously I'd lace them back up. But yeah, you zip it down, reveals the laces, and it's a bit of a weird system. The laces, you lace them up underneath the mesh, and then they come through this loop on the side here, on either side, and then you tie them on top. This obviously takes the zipped element from the gloves. Pretty sure it was. A pair right here. These bad boys. As you can see, got the same zipped upper. Obviously on the PG4 it is a lot more breathable. I can definitely say that, but the gloves, PG4s, you can definitely see the similarities in the styles, but just with the zip. That was an insane insane prize to win. Oh, in fact, I forgot there's something else. So inside here as well, this little envelope, it has these 2 cards just like welcoming me to the beta testers of this sweat patch. Put it on, you obviously train, and then somehow it tells you things that you can change up to help you train better. I don't know. I'm never gonna use it. So, but along with all this, I got one of the PG4 Gatorade water bottles. Really nice water bottle. We had a poker night, me and a couple of friends, and I took it along to a poker night and I left it at a friend's house. So he's got it right now, and I hope he hasn't sold it. I'm sure he has. But Danny, you better not have sold it. It's crazy because it wouldn't have happened if my girl wasn't like, let's go into this mall. And then we just had that series of fortunate events that just led to me managing to win this. So I was very happy. Anyway, that's it for this story time. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe if you want. Let me know what you thought of the video in the comments. And yeah, stay safe. Have a good one. Bye.